Hello and happy Saturday, everybody. We're here for some USA soccer against South Korea in a friendly leading up here to the World Cup. It's a rainy Saturday here in West Virginia, and but it's also a good day. We got college football on, and we have USA soccer. I'm excited to see some of these guys play. We haven't seen Pulisic in a while in USA jersey. I hope that Josh Sargent gets on the scoreboard for the U.S. And I also want to see what Diego Luna does today, and also Berhalter, because I think Berhalter is finally he's making a name for himself on the team, in my opinion. And I know that some people probably don't care for him to be in the starting lineup and everything, but I think he's making his case to be in the World Cup roster. What's up, normal guy? How are you? How's things going for you on this Saturday, I guess, afternoon? Is that what we would call it? The Also, I will be right up front with you all that I do have the WVU game also on over here for college football, and they're not looking that great right now. So I'm a little worried that we're going to get upset here. We are on the road against Ohio, but anyway, South Korea, USA. The USA lineup is Josh Sargent up top with Pulisic, Luna, and Weah there in the midfield, and the attacking roles with Adams and Berhalter at CDM. I like that. I like those two being there at the CDM spot. And then on the back line, we have Arvston, Ream, Blackman, and Dest. Is Angus in here? I don't see Angus in here. Oh, when you get in, I was like, wait a second, I did not see Angus. And then for South Korea, we have Sun up top that we know and love for LAFC. And then Lee, Kim, Pak, Lee, all there in the midfield. And then Lee, Kim, Sol there on the back line with Joe there in the goalkeeping position for South Korea. I think this is going to be a tough game for the U.S. We cannot. I think that South Korea are a good side, and they usually perform pretty well in international play. So it's not going to be a pushover. It's going to be a good game, and I hope that the U.S. win. Right now, 100% of you are saying that the U.S. are going to win there in the poll. But let's get some score lines. What do you think the score line is going to be in this one? And right now, we're just waiting. They are doing the national anthems. And then we should, well, they'll probably do a commercial. Then we'll kick off. Wow, Henry, boo Weah. Why are we booing Weah, huh? Hey, I like Timothy Weah. Oh, shoot. I don't know if, was that an Ohio cheerleader? Someone's bleeding, I think. Oh, normal. Germany are falling off. Slovakia. There was some qualifiers today, right? For other teams. Yesterday, today. I feel like there's a lot of qualifying going on also. Oh, he rejected you guys early in the window. I do remember that. I'm sorry, Henry. I'm sorry. Yeah, so earlier today, Portugal beat Armenia 5-0. Ireland and Hungary tied 2-2. Austria beat Cyprus 1-0. Bosnia beat San Marino 6-0. Serbia won 1-0. England won 2-0 over Andorra by an own goal, and then Declan Rice scored for them. What is going on, England? Paraguay? Yep, I think I saw that too. Yeah, because there should be. Is it CONCACAF? Yeah, there should be CONCACAF, right? Uh, Qualifying too, right? Yeah, Christian Pulisic. Hey, he's been doing pretty good. He already starting off the in Serie A. Wow. Also, there was matches Thursday and yesterday for CONCACAF. Oh, that's awesome. He got a debut and won man of the match. That's fantastic. You'll love to see that. All right, now the captains are out there. Sun and Reem, they're doing the coin flip here. We should be getting ready to go underway. So some of the CONCACAF World Cup qualifying, Panama drew with surname. That is not a good result for Panama. El Salvador with a 1-0 victory over Guatemala. And then Jamaica handling business against Bermuda 4-0. Honduras drew with Haiti 0-0. So that really puts a damper. And then also Costa Rica draws with Nicaragua 1-1. Oh, wow. Yeah, if he continues playing that well, Henry, yeah, he will make the World Cup squad. Sorry, I had to turn off the WVU game because I would have just kept watching it instead of this game. So yeah, World Cup qualifying for CONCACAF is wide open here with some of those draws in this final leg of World Cup qualifying. I can't remember how many teams get to qualify from CONCACAF since 3 of them automatically get a bid. But here we go. USA going right to left on the screen. South Korea going left to right. And we are underway there in New Jersey. And USA start with the ball in this one. We flick it on. It's hard to see. They must have had fireworks and stuff. So we go all the way back to Reem. I did not, Henry. I did not get to watch any of it or see any of it. Normal. Luna's the man. I hope he has a good match because he needs to continue to play well for the U.S. to be able to make that roster. South Korea with the throw. And they get another throw from that. I would love to see USA win this like 2-0, 3-0. That would be ideal to stop some of the. There's a bunch of hate going on with all of it. I guess that Pochettino had a interview and some people did not like everything they said. Here's Weah down the sideline, lays it off to Luna. Luna lays it off to Arfston. Hey, what's up, Benny? How are you? Oh, wow, Henry, that is huge for them. I know that Brock came the one in, what was it, WrestleMania, but Henry 45 seconds behind. Hopefully, really, you're that far behind? So US, oh, Christian was trying to go down the line. Sargent putting pressure on the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper did have a bad pass, but Weah was not up the field. South Korea just kick it deep, trying to go to Sun. And Blackman got to it. Oh, Sun in behind. Great save by Freeze, but oh, wow. So the ref called the ball dead and said it was a foul by the U.S. and didn't let Sun continue playing. That was, he should have let play go on there. But definitely a foul. I will say Tyler Adams with the foul. But way to get that pass off to Sun. Henry, how did you feel about England today? You think they played pretty well? I mean, they ended up losing they won 2-0. The Sun standing over it, chips it up in, goes back post, but a little too far. Well, South Korea in the box. Tyler Adams bullies him off the ball. And it looks like U.S. are going to get it back with a throw. Christian goes upfield. Sargent was trying to get to it. Yes, Henry, they have multiple Lees, multiple Suns. What's up, Orlando? How are you? How's things going? They also have, well, not a couple of Suns. They have a couple of Kims. So Berhalter turned it over. And here come South Korea on the counter, but they slow it up. So it looks like it appears that South Korea, unless they have a straight counterattack that they can get to, looks like they just going to slow it down and hold on to possession here. Orlando, I am not sure. They're trying to go back into Sun, and Blackman just clears it out, heads it out. It's going to be a throw for South Korea. I, yeah, Henry, I don't think he did get called up, did he? To be honest, I did not get to see the full lineup. Yeah, people were not. Yeah, Celentano is there and Klinsman. Yeah, people were not happy again. But when are people happy about any of the lineups or squads that are called up? There's always something that people get mad about. So, Orlando, they have the Byron guy. They might. Like I said, I'm not 100% sure. The only one that I know really from South Korea is Sun. But yeah, a lot of people not happy with this lineup because there's a lot of guys that will not make the roster for the World Cup. Ream tried to clear it out, but deflected out, so it's going to be a goal kick for the U.S. You're satisfied. Well, I mean, he's not even playing for clubs, so I understand like why I wouldn't call him up either because he's not really playing at a club level yet either. I know that he just got that transfer and he should be playing sooner. Didn't he? Might have gotten his first start or whatever or first action. Um, oh, Dest to Josh Sargent. He stops, gives it back to Dest. And Dest loses it in the box and it's cleared out, but we get it back. Arvston. Christian. Berhalter tries to get to it, but cannot. And here comes Korea. But Tyler Adams just bullies him off the ball. I like that, Tyler. Let's go. Luna. And Luna just resets, gives it back to Ream. Arvston here at the bottom of the screen here. Oh, that was a good. I thought that was a good tackle. It's going to be a free kick for the U.S. Yeah, so yeah, Gio hasn't even gotten to play yet, I don't think, for his new club. So we're waiting to see. I could see him getting called up closer to the end of the year if he's playing well. Yeah, Henry. I mean, Gio I think Gio Reyna is very good, has a lot of talent, but I think the work ethic might not be there. That was almost a good pass by Des, but cleared out by Korea. Foul on Tyler Adams, so free kick to South Korea. But yeah, Gio has a lot of talent. The kid's talented, but I don't know, is the work ethic there? Oh, he did. See, it didn't say that. It said that he hasn't played yet for his new side. So I apologize. On here it didn't say. So he played in the but it's that's the only game he's played, right? That's the only game that he has played for them. So you can't call up a guy just based on one game, in my opinion. And he came off the bench, I'm guessing. Yeah, because it's saying that he did not start against Schalke. Wait. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong screen. Why can I not look at the stats of that game? Yeah, I was gonna say I'm trying to look to see. So we do have a player down, and that's why we are stopped. Yeah, I know that this was his only game. Yeah, I'm looking at Schalke. I'm not seeing. I That's the thing. It's not giving me a lot of information. I don't know why. I don't understand why this is not. Oh, it's a friendly. That's why. Schalke. That was a friendly, so that's why we're not getting any stats. So yeah, that's just a friendly. But yeah, he just hasn't played enough. So I would say once if he starts playing regularly and stays out of trouble and stuff and puts in good performances, I think that he will definitely be called up for the other friendlies that we're going to have later on in the year. Oh, here comes South Korea. Good defense there. Who is that? Is that Dest? Good job, Dest. Great recovery by Dest. Yeah, well, that was definitely why, Henry, because I wasn't getting anything. So corner kick for South Korea. They go kind of short, lay it off, cross it, low cross in. And I thought that was going to work. Christian loses it, gets it back, goes to Wayo. Wayo flicks it up and just clears it out. Good. We got to, yeah, we got to be, yeah, Orlando. I mean, I would definitely like to see Dest be able to continue playing well. And I want to see more of him because if you have him on the right and Anthony Robinson on the left for the US in the World Cup, like that is the absolute best like wingbacks we have. Like it's a significant drop off after those two, in my opinion. Like I think Arvston's had a great season for club and everything, but he is significantly below Robinson as in talent, in my opinion. Yeah, Anthony Robinson, yeah, playing for the U.S. I think yeah, I think he is too, Henry, and that's why he's not in this lineup. I would think that's why he's not here due to injury. I hope he gets healthy though, because we need him for the World Cup. Hopefully, a lot of them stay healthy, and I really hope that Josh Sargent stays healthy. He's having a great season so far for Norwich. What he had, 7 goals in 6 games or something like that. Like I hope he keeps that up. Oh, I agree, Henry. I think that Robinson is one of the best fullbacks in the Prem too. I'll second you on that one. I'll have to. I'm gonna have to look. I'll have to try to put together what I think would be the best lineup for the U.S. if no one is injured and everyone's healthy, and their current form. Because I think we do have some guys in this lineup, like a good bit of guys in this lineup that would like I would, in my opinion. Well, Berhalter takes a shot. Great save by the keeper there. That was a good shot by Berhalter. U.S. are pressuring, but this could be bad for us. Here we go. Berhalter gets it back to Arvston. Arvston being pressured. Arvston lets it go out. But yeah, I would say like right now, form wise, Sargent would be my striker. Maybe some people wouldn't agree with that, but I would say Sargent with his current form would be my striker. I like Luna in the lineup with Christian and Weah. So I would say that three in the midfield is who I would go with. Um, I don't really know if is McKennie been playing for Juventus or is he injured too? Oh yeah, Weston McKennie is American. Yes, he's the man there in the midfield. But I don't know if has he been playing. Is he injured? Yeah, it doesn't look like he's been playing recently. So I don't know if he's injured or not. But I think I would have him over Berhalter with Adams there in the central defending. And then I would have Dest and oh, oh no. So Korea had a shot there. Oh, that's pretty cool, Orlando. But then my back line, see, I don't know about center back. Um, but definitely Dest and Robinson out wide. Good carry by Dest here. Lays it off to Sargent. Josh steps over, waits, lays it off to Adams. Adams to Dest. Why is Blackman all the way up here? Gotcha, Henry. I was wondering because it looked like he's only played a couple minutes. I feel like he's never favored at the beginning of the season for Juventus, but then he ends up playing a majority of the games and does well. But for center backs, I don't know. I mean, I guess Ream would be one of them, but the other one has to have some speed. I'm trying to think of all of our center backs that we have. Richards grew on me, so I would say Richards is who I would have as the other center back. So Richards and Ream. And then for goalkeeper, Freeze is looking good. But I don't know. If Matt continues to play well for the Revs, then I would say you would have to go with Matt, but we'll see. Luna to Weah. Weah crosses it, deflected to the keeper. Dang. Good deflection by South Korea. I think that would be my starting lineup if everyone was healthy and all that. That would be my starters for the World Cup. I think. I'm trying to think the other center backs. Those are the only ones that I'm really like weary about. Ream and Richards maybe. Because we have Carter Vickers. We bring in Miles Robinson, but he has fallen way off since his Achilles injury. Who else is there? And see, Blackman started out. Blackman just gave up. We just got scored on. South Korea just scored. Blackman let him go through behind. I thought he was offside, maybe. Good run by Sun. Good run by Sun. Wow. Let's see this again. Nope, he was on. Blackman kept him on. Wow. Good run by Sun. Yeah, you're right, Henry. I mean, that is some class. I wonder why McKinney didn't try to move on. Yeah, Henry, that's what I was thinking. Like, I wonder why he didn't try to get a move. And especially if he isn't going to get any playing time. South Korea pressuring the U.S. here. Weah goes outside to Arvston. Arvston slows it down, gives it to Christian. Christian out wide here. Pulisic crosses it, deflected out. It's going to be a corner kick for the U.S. So Christian is going to take the corner here. It's a good send in. Oh, no one was there. Korea sends it out. It's going to be a throw for the U.S. right at midfield. So Berhalter has kind of dropped back also in like a center back role. Oh, and he tries to send it up over to Weah, but cleared out. Luna. Ah, gotcha, Henry. That could be that. That could be the play that they had. Yeah, I just hope he gets to play because I mean I think McKinney is a very good player. Very passionate player too. Hey, what's up, Angus? No worries, man. It's a good day. Hopefully everything's all right. Uh it's a good Saturday, so there's other games and stuff going on. American football too. You're not really missing much right now, Angus. Adams over to Christian. Christian waits into Luna to Blackman. Back to Luna to Reem. Oh, Adams with a bad pass to Reem, and Reem has to go all the way back to Freeze. And Korea putting the pressure on here. And Blackman is out of my... Blackman's got to go. Blackman's got to go. Hey, no problem, Angus. No, hey, and glad that's getting fixed for you. If something was wrong and you had to get it fixed and everything, so no worries at all, man. It's a friendly anyway. We're just hanging out. I don't understand why my light makes my background do that. Siebes, what's up? How are you? Hopefully I said that right. How's things going? Thanks for stopping in. Who you cheering for? Reem to Adams. We're trash. I wouldn't say we're trash normal, but I do like the pressure. You know, this is the perfect game plan for any team play in the US. All you have to do is pressure our back line. Angus, same here. I can only, unless you're watching on, I believe, TNT. I think TNT is the only place that has it English. But yeah, on Peacock, it is in Spanish. Well, I was trying to make that not make that sound on the stream. Korea with another shot, wide left. So that was Korea's third shot of the game. We've only had one shot. So Sun is down. This is not good. Sun did get tripped up. Him and Berhalter. And then Adams, he kind of like fell into Adams. So they are taking a look at him right now. Hey, I like that. Yes, Dest is back. I'm glad he's healthy. I'm glad he's playing again. Hopefully he stays healthy. Sorry. Oh, how was that not a foul? I thought Adams got smashed there in the midfield, but no call. Sargent trying to get on the end of this. Cleared out by Korea. You also have the Ohio State game. Oh, Christian lays it off to Weah. Great save. Great save by the keeper. So you have Ohio State and Oregon on. That's a good matchup, Angus. I did at the beginning of the stream have WVU's game up over here on the big screen, but I had to turn it off because I was focusing too much on it instead of this game, and that's not fair to you all. You came for a USMNT stream, not a... Okay, reconnection successful. So sorry that I went out there. Don't know what happened to my internet there. Sorry. Oh, 42-0. That is a walk in the park. Is it Oregon State? No way. It's the Oregon Ducks, right? Let me know if my did my stream go down? Oh, Grambling, not Oregon. Man, here comes Sun again. Sun is just getting in behind Blackman and Ream. So I think my time. No. Okay, I'm good now. Okay, good. I don't know what happened. My internet has never done that. Okay. Yeah, I just got a thing on my screen. There was a lag. Okay. Yeah, on my screen it said like it was trying to reconnect and all that. And I will say I also forgot to direct connect. Usually I'm just on Wi-Fi and I usually direct connect to the internet for my streams, and I forgot to on today's stream. So hopefully it doesn't do it again. So here's Diego Luna. Weah cuts inside, goes out wide. Hey, what's up, Rain? How are you? How's things going? That was a pretty good ball in. Sargent couldn't get on the end of it. Rain, you're saying that the U.S. won't score? I mean, they might not. I mean, at this point. No, Henry, I actually like that. I actually forgot about Tillman because Tillman could fit in. Tillman could really fit in there. Who's Reagan? Did you mean Ream? Because I don't know who Reagan is. But I think Richards. Were you meaning Ream instead of Reagan? But yeah, Dest Robinson. Yeah, Musa Pulisic. Yeah, if we're going more of attack and only having one defender, I mean Adams or Tillman would be good. Oh yeah, Rain. I know that Korea is solid. This was going to be a tough game no matter what for the U.S. It's another terrible pass over the top. I don't really like the way whatever build up that we're playing. I'm not really a fan of the build up that we have right now. Oh, if he would ever get called up, I mean, I think I like Berhalter in like a CDM role, like what he's playing today. I think that he is one of the more aggressive guys, and I think that he can also pass. I think he is a good long ball passer, but he's just maybe just more experience is what he really needs. So you got to put him in there. I like him. I do. Oh, you've been watching some Euro basketball or Eurobasket. So U.S. with a throw here. I feel like we have had no possession, but according to FootMob, we've had 40% of the possession to 60. I feel like we've had less than that because I feel like we haven't gotten anything. We've only had one shot on target, and that's it. But at the same time, South Korea are good with their buildup. I feel like the US are just lost a little bit in what to play. Like there's no I mean, it's the same stuff that we saw with Berhalter when he was a coach. Like no energy, no like everyone just going through the motions right now in this game. That is pretty funny, Angus. I like these uniforms though for Korea. These what is it? Bright orange, I guess, is what you could call it. Yeah, Henry. Yeah, I mean, I don't know why Musa hasn't been getting called up. I mean, he hasn't played consistently. Tillman should have got called in, but I don't know if he's injured. Is he injured? But to me, Reyna, I would not call Reyna in either. He doesn't play. He doesn't play at his club level, so I wouldn't bring him in. But that is a big name, and if he gets playing time, I think that you have to bring him in. If he starts playing well and getting consistent minutes at club, you kind of have to. So Tillman is fit. I wonder why he didn't get called up for this, or did he? Is he in the lineup? Like, so Richards is there. So no, Tillman is not. Downs is there. Zendejas, Harrell, Freeman. I mean, I understand we have 2 games, we have 2 matches, so he hopefully he rotates a good bit of the squad too, or some of the squad. I still want to see on Tuesday. I still want to see Christian, or I still want to see Christian, Sargent, Dest. I want to see those guys in the lineup even on Tuesday. But we just can't get anything started. I don't like this whole let's just kick it long and run under it. That's what we're trying to do right now, and I'm not a fan. Rain, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how to answer that. I don't know what their biggest problem is. I would say they're just not. We haven't really had a consistent lineup between the Gold Cup and then even that, like, just no consistency in that. But also, it's still just, to me, not in Gold Cup. Gold Cup was definitely, those guys tried to win it. They showed up. But like in the first 35 minutes of this match, there's no, I feel like we've seen Adams. Adams is given a good bit of enthusiasm and everything, but I feel like everyone else is just going through the motions. Angus, the Advil advertisement. Yeah, it's just like sitting up there. It's a part of the scoreboard too. It's like, Advil, you need to take it because the US, they will drive you crazy. So Adams has it, lays it off. Now Ream. Just no one's making any moves for the US. Like Christian is now dropping back trying to get it, but yeah, Henry, I mean that is one thing that all right, Diego Luna. That's what I want to see. Luna's telling him to go, telling Christian to go. Lays it off to Arston, back to Luna. Luna switches field. That's a great switch. Dest out wide. Well, it was a great idea. It was not the best of passes, but yeah, Henry, that is one thing I will say Berhalter did good was bring in the dual nationalities. He did a good job with that. So we got a foul, free kick for South Korea. Berhalter. Yeah, I agree, Angus. We do a lot of switching of players instead of trying to get a court. So it's, you know, some of these guys have been playing together for years, like from the youth national team and everything. So like they know where their counterpart's going to be, that kind of thing. Where, that was just like Luna to Pulisic. They haven't played that much together. And Luna gave him a little bit of a weird touch to Pulisic, and Pulisic couldn't get in on goal because of it just a second ago. So It's one of those things. The guys got to get used to playing together, and it's one of those things you got to make it more consistent. Adams, Arfston. Arfston cuts inside and gets his pocket picked. What the hell you doing, man? And it's crazy to think people were saying Sun is old. Sun just outran Arfston like no problem. South Korea player down on the ground here. Got kicked. I believe it was by Berhalter again. Yeah, core is important. Yeah, I mean you need to have at least 5 players that are consistent, in my opinion. And we just don't have that. Oh, me too. I really like Sun. He is by far one of my best, like my favorite players like in the world. Him and Harry Kane both. Like I actually liked Tottenham for a little bit because of Kane and Kane and Son. Oh, Angus, you're 100% correct. Again, it's just US are going through the motions. They're not making any kind of plays. I mean, here's Christian. He lays it off to Dest. Are we gonna at least get something off? Dest. Okay. Dest crosses it in. Weah. Weah! Oh, Weah misses it wide left. But yeah, other than that, that was a good attack by the US. We got lucky that it dropped to Weah's feet there. But yeah, I just feel like US are just going through the motions. Just going through the motions. I just want to see, I don't know. I want to see enthusiasm. And I still feel like we're not seeing that. Just wide left. But I would say right behind Joseph Martinez as striker, Harry Kane is my second favorite striker uh, in all of soccer. Yeah, Henry. When it comes to the U.S., it is. There we change players all the time. Yeah, these call ups are like playing musical. Yeah, you. It's also like a box of chocolates. You never know who you're going to get. So again, I mean, it's saying that we have 43%. I feel like South Korea have had a lot more possession than us. Arvston gets to it, but heads it to nobody. Could be a good ball in. Yep, that was a good ball in. Sun brings it down. Good shield play by Sun. Great 1-2 touches there by South Korea to score their second goal. Terrible defending by the US. Way to be like unselfish by Sun to pass it over. That was a great. Sun starts with it, lays it off 1-2. Sun gets it, lays it off again, and just flicks it in. Terrible delay by Freeze to come out and try to stop that. And then Blackman was out of position. Just, I'm sorry, excuse my language, but that was just shit defense. Yeah. That was terrible. Terrible. I hate that I get my hopes up for this team. I hate it. I want the I'm starting to dislike international ball more and more because we always have that talk. Uh we always have that talk like I like international soccer more than I like club, but the US are the USA team is definitely making me reconsider or refeel that maybe, and that's what sucks is my club team also sucks. So right now soccer all around is just not that great for me. The Henry the manager is Pochettino. This is just sad. Oh yeah, I mean, we were doing all right. I mean, I thought leading up to, yeah, Pochettino, yes, Spurs Poach is the manager of the USA team right now. Yes. Yeah, Pochettino is the US men's national team manager. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Henry. And a lot of people, everyone was really excited for him to come in, but right now, everybody is kind of disliking him. An interview just came out recently, either yesterday or today or something like that, and people were not happy with what he had to say in it, and we just haven't looked good. It's just, it's sad. Des just went down. Here's Luna. Luna cuts back inside, trying to make something happen. No one's moving. Someone move around. There we go, Christian. Christian takes a shot and it goes up and out. And Christian's yelling for something. All of this changing stuff from his time in Chelsea. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. And it's one of those things. It's also the Federation. The Federation might be pulling strings too. And it just, we had that discussion in the earlier today. I think Gracie and I went back and forth about it, about the Federation, which sucks. So that is it for the first half. Um, not looking good for the U.S. Down 2-0. Not really enjoying this, and this sucks. I mean, it really does. Just no passion, and like that's the thing. They're like, oh, we need the fans. We need the fans. Well, if you perform well, the fans will show up. I mean, when you give us crappy performances, and because that was one of the things in their interview, Pochettino talked about like college football, like people show up for that. Fans pack the stadiums. The atmosphere is great. And for the U.S. team, we don't do that. But when you don't perform, it's one of those things. Even when a college football team, we talk about that. If a college football team sucks, you're not getting the ticket sales. Like it's just how it goes. But I don't know what needs to change. It's getting harder and harder to watch them though. So final stat. Well, I think the final stats for right now. Yeah, that too. We also talked about that. Siebes is the ticket pricing and everything. But what sucks is I think that really goes on with the reselling. I hate the fact that people buy up the tickets and then resell them at a huge markup, and I think that something has to change, even if the government has to get involved, that if you resell tickets you can only resell them for so much more than what you paid for. I just, it sucks. I know, Sam, I know it's awful. Yeah, Henry. At this point in time, definitely take Black at halftime here. Take Blackman out and put Richards in. Um, yeah, Henry, and I think it's just because they wanted to give Blackman it. This was a call up for him, his first, I believe. So I don't know if they just wanted to get him a cap or what. But yeah, you got to pull him out. He did not do. You know, he didn't do well in that first half, and I think you got to pull Richards in. I don't know who they would put in for Ream. I mean, Harrell is in there, but Harrell, I believe, plays in the back position, not really center back. I guess he could, right? Um, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Henry. I mean, Richards played phenomenally in the Gold Cup. I was not before the Gold Cup. I was not a fan of Richards. I did not think Richards was all that great. I thought that there was a lot he needed to improve on, but he really did improve on a lot of it because he came. I thought he did phenomenal in the Gold Cup, and I like him now. He I think he should be a top pick um for a starting center back. I mean, I think that him and Ream are your two, as of right now, are your two best. I mean, I think that we have other talent that could be better than Ream, but they're just not performing that. Angus, yeah, I mean, $300 for a ticket is kind of ridiculous. But yeah, so the stats so far for this game, 52. Seeing that's the thing. It's saying that the U.S. had more possession. So I was reading that wrong the whole time. I'm sorry. It's saying that the U.S. had 52% of the possession. Korea only had 48. I don't feel that way. I feel like Korea had a lot more possession. Korea has 4 shots, 3 on target with 2 big chances, and they've scored on those 2 big chances, where the U.S. has 3 shots, 1 on target, and that's it. Both teams have had a corner, and that's it. It's been all run of play. Uh, Boring on the U.S. side. I mean, the U.S. has more passes. Like, we're breaking this down here. The U.S. have 317 passes to Korea's 293. Just and here's the big takeaway from this: accurate long balls. Okay, we've had 5, but 31% completion rate, where they have 16 with 64. What is going on? Why is there 64%? But yeah, just absolute crap right now. You're right, Sam. They might not. What's up? I think I'm just gonna call you Adel. I'm sorry. Um, I don't know. I really, we're going to need the worst teams. We're going to need the worst teams in the World Cup to get out of the group stage. But no, Henry. I mean, that's Um, I mean, I didn't think Arston was playing bad. He didn't play bad out left. Okay, Mike. Okay, so how are you, Mike? Who's your favorite team? Do you have a favorite club team? I'm guessing you're a USA fan, maybe. Sam, we kind of talked about it earlier. I think it's just the mindset that I feel like these players show no enthusiasm and they just run through the motion. But I also think there's just too much change in the lineups. We've been talking about that off and on. Just too much change in the lineups, and people can't get familiar. You only have a very limited time anyway with your national team, so like you have to have somewhat of a consistency, and we don't have that. Yeah, exactly, Angus. Like we will need the three worst teams. uh, yeah, Henry. I mean, yeah, definitely. So yeah, like to me, Christian, you have to keep Christian in there. Weah, Adams, Dest. You have to have multiple in each one of the different sections of the team, in my opinion. I'm doing all right, Connor. What's going on with you? How's things going for you today? Yes, Connor. The Ohio State game is probably more exciting than what this game is. Mike, I think that the World Cup draw is like December 7th or 6th or 8th, somewhere around in there, I believe, is when the World Cup draw is. December 5th is the World Cup draw, Mike. Yeah, Connor, WVU sucks right now, so they're not doing great. Also, our best player got hurt. From what my brother-in-law said, he said that White is out, which White is our running back, and I think he's like the only thing that we really had going for us on offense from the last two games. Man, I hope they come back because they were down 17-7 at halftime. Mike, I will not get to go to the. I won't get to go to the group stage games, so because they are out on the West Coast. For me, I might try to because I am going to try to get tickets whenever the pre-sale and stuff comes open. I might try to go. I might try to get tickets to go to Seattle whenever that happens, like because Seattle, the U.S. play two games in L.A. and one in Seattle. I might try to get tickets to that one, but I don't know. That's a lot of travel. Yeah, Connor Donaldson. Yeah, we should have never lost him. He was fantastic for us. Danny, I don't know, man. It sucks. It sucks. I know that South. I'm not saying like it sucks. Like I think that we should be winning, but let's go, Connor. I like to hear that. But yeah, Danny. I mean, South Korea is a really good side. I'm not. I just feel like the U.S. could be performing a lot better than this. We'll see how this second half goes. I just want to see a little bit more. I hate that we're just boring to watch right now. I feel like we're just boring to watch. I thought that Pochettino's like teams were supposed to be fun to watch. I mean, they were like because he was there. Henry, correct me if I'm wrong, or anybody really. Poach was a part of Spurs whenever Kane and Son were there, right? And they were fun to watch. Probably Dempsey, Henry. Dempsey was always fun to watch. I don't know a Cahill, but Dempsey was always fun to watch. And then you also had Landon Donovan, which people say is one of the best U.S. players ever. Him and Dempsey both. But Dempsey was always just fun to watch because the guy didn't like to lose. That's what I liked about him. He's just so competitive. So Sam, he was there, yeah. So like that's what I'm saying. Like, where is that ball at? Like, why are we not? Why is this not a fun team to watch? Like, I want to see us taking defenders on. Like that's the thing. Korea is moving the ball up, and they're taking defenders on, getting 1-2 passes. That's how they scored their second goal. Where is that for the U.S.? Yeah, it took them back. Yeah, exactly. Like, where is this like fun team to watch that like we literally have 3 shots and only one on target. Yeah, Landon Donovan was definitely a top player. Also, I did put out an extra video yesterday. There's probably the games start later on for USL predictions, so make sure you go check that video out. Yeah, exactly, Danny. Yeah, Japan is also not like I don't think either one of these teams were easy. I think Japan's a really good team. I think South Korea are a very good team. Oh, Tim Howard. Don't even get me started on Tim Howard, Henry. That was our last good goalkeeper. Goalkeeping used to be hard, like our best position, and now it's our crappiest one. Mike, I don't know. I would say, I don't know, the 2014 World Cup team was good. I liked them. And like I can't really remember. 2010 was pretty good. That's my first 2010 is when I really first started watching soccer. And I watched the World Cup. 2010 is when it started. But I would say that those US teams were good. I think we fell off obviously for the 2018. I thought that our team looked pretty good leading up to 2022 World Cup, but it just the drama around Berhalter and the Reynas and all of that kind of crap has taken a huge toll on us. uh Siebes, I agree. I think that we should just send it into the box and see what happens. Yeah, Angus. And what I hate, I also hate. I don't like the rule. I do not like the rule of I do not like the rule that the host nation automatically gets a bid. I don't like that. I especially whenever there's 3 teams in it, like ours, like Canada, Mexico, and the US, all 3 got. I don't agree with that. I think that you should still have to win your way in because I think that is also what is hurting us leading up to the World Cup is that we don't have to play very much competitive matches. Instead, here we are playing friendlies right now this weekend when really it should be World Cup qualifying weekend and the games really matter. That's the thing I don't agree with FIFA. I don't think that the host nation should get automatic bid. So I'm not seeing that we made any kind of substitutions for halftime. I think we're coming out with the same team. This half, South Korea starts out with it, and we are underway for this second half. And South Korea are just, they're going right to left. We're going, and USA going left to right. Okay, I mean, I kind of hope that he does, Henry. I'm really hoping for that because I want us to get out of the group stages. Um, Good block by Adams. So Adams is holding his left elbow. I don't know what happened there. Oh, he landed hard on his left elbow. But yeah, I mean, I really hope that, Henry. I really hope that he gets it right because I mean, my hope would be at least quarterfinals of the World Cup. But at this point in time, the way this team is playing, we're going to get grouped. I mean, we freaking got grouped in. It's a good cross in, but cleared out. I mean, we got grouped in the. Now I've lost my train of thought and what tournament that was at the beginning of the summer. Sun with a good cross in, but deflected out. Henry, I can yeah, I can agree with that. I think Tillman should be in there, yeah. So we're putting a little pressure on the keeper. He sends it up field. Ream, great first touch by Tim Ream. But I don't understand. I really don't understand how Blackman is still in. Why was he not subbed off? And see right here, this is our perfect example of why we need to have consistent players because Des just kicked it long. That's funny. Klinsman is in attendance of the game tonight. He's probably loving this that we're losing. Um, but I believe that was Blackman needs to go off the field right now. So I don't know what's happening here. A South Korean player is holding his right hamstring. Um, but Des was trying to pass it in behind. Whoever he was trying to pass it to stopped and was cutting in a different direction, and we lost possession. That is a perfect example of why you need to have consistent guys in. Yeah, Pulisic is back. I'm glad he's back. Um, I mean, I think that he had a right to defend himself against those other guys and what they were saying about him because Christian is one of the hardest working guys on the team, and because he didn't come for one tournament, because he didn't come for one tournament, they're saying that he's soft and everything. I don't know. I agree, Angus. I think I agree with you. Anything less than a quarterfinals is unacceptable. I mean, really, to me, anything below semifinals because of players that we do have, the talent that we do have, I think that we should be able to get it there. But I at this point in time, with the way that they've been playing, uh, I was proud of the guys that did play in the Gold Cup. I thought that they played well. Um, the guys that did, but those guys aren't our strongest guys. And yeah, so it'll we'll see. Yeah, I like Cameron Carter Vickers. I think that a lot of people don't like the way he plays, but he doesn't get consistent time in the U.S. team, so that kind of thing. So Juno coming in for Lee for South Korea due to an injury. So I hope that it's nothing too bad. He is holding a right hamstring. Hopefully, like I said, not too bad, and hopefully he can recover from that quickly so he can get back to his club team and play well. You definitely don't want to see someone get injured in a friendly, but you never want to see anybody get injured. Got a throw for the U.S. Adams has it. Luna. Luna got deflected. Here's Berhalter. We got it back, though. Berhalter. Berhalter looked at Blackman and turned away and went the opposite way. Yeah, Angus, we had, what, 4 Lees, and then there was a handful of Kims also. I think there was like 3 Kims in the starting lineup. All right, U.S. pressuring a little bit here. And here we go. There we go, Freeze. You actually came off your line the right way this time. Good job. That was a perfect opportunity for South Korea. But Freeze made a good play. South Korea just holding it at the back line here. I do hope that we get to see some substitutions in the 60th, but we also know in past games that Pochettino waits a little too long. Oh, you don't like? I like Brendan Aronson's work rate. I just wish he was more skilled, I guess, is what you could say. Like, could you imagine if he had like his work rate that he has and how he just runs and has, like, if he would have the skill of like Christian Pulisic? I mean, he would be one of the best, like, passing and just the IQ of the game. Like Christian, he would probably be one of the best players in the world. I mean, I love Aronson's work rate. But yeah, I do think that Paxton is more technical and has a better, like, I guess, football IQ. So here we go. Luna in the midfield goes out wide. Christian into the box. Cuts it back. Clips it up. Cleared out by South Korea, so it's going to be a throw for the U.S. Yes, he is still leads. Luna lays it off to Arfston. Why is Arfston in Blackman? Out wide to Dest. Dest taking on the defender. That should be a foul. Dest did not keep it in. I thought that would have been a foul, but out for a goal kick for Korea. But this is what I want to see. Hey, no problem, Sam. Thanks for coming in, man. But this is what I want to see. Dest also went out. It's going to be a corner kick. I just like the fact that Dest took a defender on 1v1. So Berhalter's taking this corner kick. Come on, US. This would be lovely for Josh Sargent to get ahead on it. Oh, Christian just got tripped up. It's going to be a free kick for the U.S. Ohio State 60. Oregon beat Oklahoma State that bad? I thought that was going to be a little bit closer. What was the score of the Florida South Florida game? Wow, Oregon really beating Oklahoma State. Wow. Oh, you're going to stay, Sam? I like that. I like that. So Berhalter's taking this free kick. Oh, it was a good clear. Here's Berhalter again. Cuts back, lays it back to Blackman. Throw Destin striker, let him ball out. I mean, striker is definitely a position I think we need help at. Also, oh, here's Christian. Out wide to Weah. Weah's been quiet this game. Cuts in, takes a shot. I think it just landed now. But Weah's down, holding his leg. He's stretching out his right leg. Hopefully he's okay. He's holding his. Dang. Yeah, I know. Siebes, he definitely is. So, yeah, I was going to say if they're subbing someone on for Weah is struggling right now to even like walk. He did something to his hamstring. You have to bring on Zendejas for him. He looks to be running okay right now. He's limping. That's right, Sam. We've got some MLS next weekend. Yo, Rain, I did see that. I did see that. That's crazy, isn't it? Henry, I think Balogun is overrated in my opinion. For U.S. fans, love him, and I think he's overrated. I don't think he's done that much for us, but he is talent. He does have talent, and is one of our best. I mean, he fights for starting position for the U.S., but I think he's overrated compared to what the U.S. fans think of him. Yeah, Connor, Ohio State's just rolling, grambling. The Philly Garrett. So there, Dest kept Blackman out of trouble there. Good recovery by Dest. Freeze just has to boot it upfield. Sargent got a head to it, but it goes back to the keeper, and he had to clear it because Sargent was there. So throw for the U.S. Pulisic wants it quick, and then slows it down. Hey, also, I didn't put it. I should have put it on the lineup thing. Also, I have another sports channel out that covers. I'm going to cover like college football, NFL, maybe some basketball, and maybe even some other soccer leagues. So make sure you go check that channel out. I think I have it as a featured channel, in my on this channel. But here I will also share the I will also share the link in the thing there. It's just called Nerdy Sports. So make sure if you want to see other sports and predictions and stuff, go check that out. Subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. But US has another corner here. Pulisic taking it. It's corner at the top of the screen. I'd love to see a score right here. Sends it in short, cleared out. Oh, Henry, you did see that announcement. Hey, I like that. I like that. Siebes, you're right. So Weah is down. He's going to have to come out of the game. Dang. I hope it's nothing major. I really don't. Because he was doing good for club last year and stuff. Hey, good. I'm glad to hear that. Thank you guys for subbing. Hopefully, I plan on putting content out on that channel every Friday. So we are having, looks like multiple substitutions coming in. It looks like Roldan is coming in. Ballingen's coming in. I was really hoping to see Josh Sargent score. I did see, Mike, you said, do you think, tell me bad joke. Mike, you're saying, can we beat Japan or not? I don't know. I don't know. With this performance today, I would say no. I think we would lose. I think that we would lose to a lot of teams with the performance that we've had tonight. Hey, I like that, Angus. I like that. Yeah, the Nerdy Sports Channel. Make sure you go and check that out. Like I said, plan on putting content out every Friday. And right now it will be NFL, NCAA, and then I will probably try to put out some like Premier League, and some other European League stuff too. So yeah, Haji Wright's another name. It's a good one. Yeah, Rain, I think we will get we will score against Japan, but beating them, I'm not sure. Here comes Richards also and Freeman. Sam, the channel is called the Nerdy Sports Channel. I put it there in chat, that the link there. There are 2 videos up already, so if you can go and like those, watch them. There's an NFL one and an NCAA one for this weekend, and I know that I've already gotten a couple of them. I know I got one wrong. I believe the Iowa State game. I think I said Iowa to win that one. Maybe I thought that I missed one. Oh, the Baylor one is the one that I missed. I picked SMU to win over Baylor, but Baylor ended up winning on the road. Hey, thanks, Sam. I appreciate it, Mike. Thanks, Angus. Yeah, and what I'll do with those with the NFL picks and the yeah, that's right, Danny, some substitutions with like NFL and NCAA, just too many games to cover, so I'm only going to do like 5, maybe 6 sometimes whenever I do those. So Sun is being subbed off for South Korea. Good performance by him. He got on the score sheet. He gave that back line a bunch of trouble. Yep, 4 of them, Danny. Yeah, Freeman, Balogun, Roldan, and Richards came on for the U.S. I had to think real quick. And I think they came on for Weah, Blackman, Adams, and Sargent, I believe. Yeah. Throw for the U.S. That'd be lovely for us to come back right now. The worst lead to have is a 2-0 lead. Luna, Pulisic out wide. Oh, Richards came in for Ream. Blackman is still on the field. Pulisic tries to get it to Balogun. It's deflected out and cleared out by South Korea. Blackman is chasing. Heads down to Berhalter. Berhalter goes back to Richards. Wait, did Dest come out? Because Ream is still also in. So who came out? Here's Balogun. Crosses it in. Oh, that was a good shot by Luna, but deflected out. Arfston. Dest came out, yeah, for Freeman. I like this. Luna. Balogun, lay it off. Freeman crosses it in. Oh, Christian tried to head it. Rolled on. And it goes to the keeper. I like this. I like this. Let's go. Keep this up. Keep this up. I like what I'm seeing. This is the kind of ball I want to see. Getting into the box, some good passes. So right now the goalkeeper is cramping up, it looks like, for South Korea. Okay, so Sargent, Adams, Dest, and Weah came out. Thought I was missing someone, but nope. Oh, Siebes, that's the only you're devastated. He'll play on Tuesday, I bet too. Yeah, Angus, I believe all of them are at 8:30 tonight. There we go, rolled on. Puts his body on the line a little bit there. US are putting a little bit of pressure now. Yeah, the rolled on substitution was a little weird to me. I expected the Freeman. If Dest was coming off, it would be for Freeman. I knew Balogun was going to come on for Sargents. That one wasn't weird. But I really thought that we would see Zendejas for Weah, but we brought in. So we have 3 in the back, and we're pushing up. Well, technically 5 in the back, but really it's 3 with Ream, Richards, and Blackman, and then Arfston and Freeman are pushing up the field. Yeah, seems Balogun's definitely getting involved quickly. Here's Berhalter. Crosses it into midfield, but it was a bad pass. I think he was trying to get to Christian. And Richards just the one that Richards should have been in from the get-go. I don't think that Sun would have gotten in behind as easily if Richards was in this whole game. Berhalter goes upfield. It was a good cut in by whoever was defending there for South Korea. So he stepped right in front of Balogun. It's a good move. South Korea now have possession there at midfield. I think I think he would have had him a lot better than what Blackman and Ream did. Yeah, I mean Richards is staying right with whoever tries to make that run. Yeah, I'm definitely on the Richards train now. Like I said, after the Gold Cup, I like Richards. I think Richards is a good center back. And I do like Berhalter. I like how far Berhalter has progressed. I think that I like his aggressiveness, and I think he can pass really well. I think that is why he's been called up for the Gold Cup and even for this window. I mean, his passing ability is usually pretty good. I mean, they're having him take set pieces. He took multiple corners here on at the bottom of the screen this half, and a couple of free kicks. I think that he has a good passing ability. Richards over to Ream. Goes back to Richards. He goes to Blackman. We're probably going to lose it here. He gets it to Freeman. Freeman gets his legs taken out. It's going to be a free kick. You're right, Steebs. He really hasn't been too involved. And speaking of Zendejas, he is coming in for Luna. And that's the same thing with Luna. I don't feel like Luna was too involved in tonight's game either, between him and Pulisic. What the heck is Blackman still on the field for? Literally passed it right to a South Korean player. What is he doing? Like, you're a professional soccer player and you're what I don't know. What are you doing? Here's Pulisic, Zendejas. Zendejas deflected. He kicks it over to Berhalter. Berhalter lays it off to Freeman. Blackman gives it to Pulisic. Back to Blackman. Back to Pulisic. Pulisic goes out wide to Berhalter. Back to Pulisic. Pulisic was looking for Balogun, but he lays it off to Richards. Richard gives it to Zendejas. To Freeman. Freeman to Zendejas. Rolled on with a bad pass. Deflected, but Blackman gets it back to get to Ream. Ream holds on to it. Balogun. Back to Ream. We're just going to have to reset. Yep. Goes back to Richards, which now we are on our own half of the field. Berhalter here at the bottom of the screen. Carries it over midfield. Freeman wanted it. Zendejas cuts back. Oh, good move by Zendejas. Loses it. It's going to be a free kick for the U.S. So I bet that Berhalter is going to take this free kick because it's a little too far out to take a shot. So I'm going to say Berhalter takes it and sends it in. Would love to see a Richards header. Can we please see that Richards header? We got to see a couple of them in the Gold Cup. So Berhalter and Zendejas are standing over this. Yeah, Berhalter takes it. Good ball in. Richards! Oh my goodness. Went off of Richards' thigh. Oh my. Siebes, I think that Zendejas plays for Liga MX side America, right? I believe. I know he plays in Liga MX. I do too, Henry. I do too. So Zendejas just had a shot, but it was deflected out. It's going to be a corner kick for the US. Here at the bottom of the screen. We take it quickly. Zendejas now has it. Christian flicks it on. Headed down. Oh, who was that took that shot? Arston took a shot off the volley. So a couple chances there for the U.S. to get on the board. So yeah, the U.S. now have 7 shots, but only 1 on target. Still not the best stats there. I think South Korea is just playing keep away now. with 15 minutes left. We're going to have to pressure. Yeah, pressure him. Rodon decided to pressure on his own, and we get the ball back. Good pressure by Rodon in the back there. So throw for the U.S. Okay, come on. We got to throw it in. Give him something. There we go. Thank you, Zendejas. He goes out wide to Blackman here. Blackman carrying. Goes to Freeman. Freeman goes to Berhalter. Berhalter back to Freeman here at the bottom of the screen. He cuts inside, lays it off to Berhalter. Berhalter turns, gives it to Blackman. Blackman goes to Richards. To Rodon. Back to Blackman. Someone, yeah. Zendejas cuts inside, tries to give it to Balogun. Good defense by South Korea center back there to, again, get around Balogun's shielding. And we just got it back. It's a throw for the U.S. on their side of the field. So back with Richards. Siebes, I feel you. Mine's USA and Atlanta United. So right now it's not looking great for me. Berhalter, Pulisic, Balogun, Pulisic. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick. This is a dangerous spot for the U.S. Come on, Christian. Put it in the back of the net right here. Good 1-2 with Balogun and Pulisic to draw the foul in a very promising spot. Come on, Christian. So Christian, Berhalter, and Zendejas are all standing at the ball. But we know that Christian has to take this, right? Oh, and look who's getting ready to come in. Jack McGlynn. I was really hoping Silva was going to do well for you guys. All right, here we go. Ref blows the whistle. Christian takes it. And put it over the crossbar. But I liked Zonde Silva for Atlanta. I really was hoping that he would do well there in St. Louis. So McGlynn comes on for Berhalter. But yeah, I was really hoping he'd do well for you all there in St. Louis, but doesn't look like that was going to happen. But yeah, Christian put it up over. So Blackman to Ream. Ream to Richards. I would love to see us just get a goal at this point. I'd like to see us get on the board. Richards. McGlynn to Christian. Christian wide open here in the midfield. Pushing, pushing, pushing. Stops. Lays it off to Freeman. Freeman flicks it up. Deflected out, but the deflection goes to another South Korean player, and we have a throw. Blackman to Richards. Richards goes to Freeman. Blackman. Richards. Rodon lost it. South Korea just have to clear it. Blackman won a header, and we got the ball back. Zendejas stops. Ream gets in behind to Balogun. Good ball by Ream. Balogun tries to get it into Christian. McGlynn lays it off to Zendejas. McGlynn was winding up for a shot. Roldan takes a shot, deflected out. Zendejas with a terrible tackle. It's going to be a yellow card for Zendejas. Free kick for South Korea. Yeah, Silva was good at hitting the post. He even did that in Atlanta. That's right, Angus. That is right. Great defense by Richards. What? They called a foul on him there? I think if we go 4 in the back against Japan, it has to be Richards and Ream on Tuesday. Is it Tuesday or Wednesday? I can't remember. Christian tried to get it there. Ream hits it off his hand, but ref says play on. McGlynn turns to Blackman. Terrible pass. It's a throw for South Korea, and it looks like they're going to make some substitutions here. So South Korea made some substitution. We're just waiting to get back underway. I will say once we made our substitutions, I felt like we picked it up a little bit. I feel like we're playing better now after the substitutions than what we were with the starters. I feel like we've gotten more chances. Better passing too. I will say that. I feel like the passes are a lot better since the subs have come in. It might be Siebes. Well, that was a good pass. Balogun was taking the wrong step, though. I think it's pretty cool, Angus, like different cultures. Yeah, I do think I like that. It's interesting to see, but cool at the same time. Just to see that, the different cultures and gestures that they make. Because even one of them in the earlier substitutions, he bowed. He bowed, and then he also saluted the fans. Mike, yes, I am. Goes out for a throw for the U.S. here. Hey, no problem, Mike. I appreciate you coming in and hanging out. I enjoy doing the live streams to interact with everybody. I think that's more of my favorite part. Like, so, In a game like this, it was my favorite part, chatting with everybody. Here's Balogun. Lays it off to Zendejas. Freeman was making a run here out the right. Balogun. Oh! Zendejas was trying to go back post to, I don't know who that was. So Christian is down on the ground. I don't like this. I think he got hit where the sun don't shine. I think it's nothing major. But Zendejas was trying to chip it up over. I think that could have warranted a penalty, but there's no VAR or anything in the friendly, I don't believe. But we do get a corner, top of the screen, send it in. Oh, feel like the passes have been good. Just Zendejas to the middle, Arvston. Someone send it in. Freeman send it in. Rodon to Freeman. Richards is still up. Go. There we go. Richards back post. Oh, it's too high. Too high. Yeah, Mike, they do. South Korea have a very good team. I'm excited to see what their future holds and what they look like in World Cup qualifying. And I believe that they made it already, right? Maybe not. Yeah, South Korea have already made it. So I'm excited to see what they do also. Yeah, Henry, I plan on doing, unless I decide at the last second to try to get tickets to the game in Columbus. But I will probably stream the USA game against Japan on, I can't remember if it's Tuesday or Wednesday. But I do plan on doing that. 70-0. That's crazy. Did you see Tennessee is up on East Tennessee State 72-17? No defense whatsoever. I do like the fact, though, in that Florida and South Florida game, which South Florida is up over Florida. They're beating number 13 Florida. I'm glad that's not a high-scoring game. Big dub. Thanks, Henry. I appreciate that. I'm glad that you all come in and hang out with me. I really do. I really enjoy it. That was the whole point of me making the channel. I just wanted to have a community to hang out with people that like soccer like I do. So we only have about 2 minutes left. They really do, Angus. Mike, no, I am not an Inter Miami fan. Not at all. Not at the slightest. Now, Atlanta United are my team in MLS. I like a handful of teams, to be honest. Atlanta is my favorite team. But yes, Miami is definitely at the bottom of my dislike teams, and that was even before Messi's time with the team. Henry, yeah, I've thought about it, and I might. But yeah, I'm not 100% sure, because that would it would be a lot, especially on like a Saturday or Sunday. Um, watching a football game, American football game for like 4 hours. Like, it's crazy to think that after, great save by Freeze. The WVU game started at 4, an hour before this game, and as soon as this game's over, I'm going to get to finish watching that game because there's still 8 minutes left in that game. So like they're just so long. I don't know if I could sit that long for one of those, but I'm thinking about it. Yes, Rain, Atlanta are terrible this year. Mike, I would say right now San Diego. Yeah, Henry. I mean, well, maybe not 3.5 hours sometimes. But yeah, Henry, like I said, the WVU game started at 4. And like this game, like I said, this game started at 5. We're going to see the end of this game. And then I'm probably going to get to watch the end of the WVU game. So we got 5 minutes of stoppage time, which is wild for a friendly. And South Korea have a corner kick. And they send it in. Richards clears it out. Oh, Rain, I know. I picked Atlanta United to be like second in the East. But because of who we have really, really good players for Atlanta. And they have just crapped the bed. That's it. Siebes, no problem. Thanks for coming in. Make sure you come back, hang out for the next one. Hopefully it's better. Zendejas. Oh, Christian Balogun. What is happening? Their keeper just made 3 massive saves in a row. Massive saves. Wow. MVP to the goalkeeper for Korea. Wow. Yeah, exactly, Danny. Prices of tickets are ridiculous, and yeah, there's a good bit of people there for a friendly. Rain, because, well, really, Rain, commercials. Commercials are what makes Balogun had 2 shots on the goalkeeper saved 2 shots. That's great. But yeah, Rain, NFL games and college football, it's really the commercials. Commercials really slow the game down big time. There's a commercial every time that the ball gets flipped. So when one team has possession, like if they lose possession and it goes to the other team, there's a commercial. So it just takes forever. It's ridiculous how long they are. But it's also ridiculous how many commercials there are also. Rodon goes out wide to, I think that's Christian up there. Christian cuts inside, lays it off. Not a great pass, though. Balogun wins it back, though. Zendejas to Balogun. Balogun takes a shot, deflected. It's going to be a corner kick for the U.S. I can't believe that keeper saved all of those. That Balogun shot right there. McGlynn to take the free kick at the top of the screen for the U.S. That was a decent send in. Oh, but South Korea can hit, and there it is. Arfston with the speed to get back. That should have been an easy. That should have been an easy shot on target for South Korea, and they bottled that. Christian goes out wide to, I believe that's McGlynn. He lays it off to Arfston. McGlynn rolled on to Blackman. Zendejas. I will say the last 30 minutes of this game, the U.S. actually kind of came alive, and we actually tried to make things happen. But you can't play just 30 minutes of the 90. And this is probably going to be the last shot or the last attack in the game because we are at the 95th minute. Balogun gets taken down in the box, and the ref says nope, and we play on, and that's going to be oh no, we get it back in the box. And then Christian goes down in the box, and that's probably going to be it for the game. I would say South Korea, right? South Korea. I like South Korea. They played a really good game here. Japan is also, yes, Japan is also really good. Very disappointing. Very disappointed with the way this one finished. I would have liked to seen more from the U.S. Again, just not the greatest. Not the greatest. My Super Bowl prediction. I don't know, Rain. I could see the Eagles for the NFC. The AFC, I don't want to go with the Chiefs, and they lost. They lost on Friday night. I will say either the Ravens or the Bills for the East. Rain, you did say no goals for the US. You did call that one, sir. You did. So, hey, but thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I'm going to go finish watching the WVU game. Hopefully they come back. They are down by 7 still. But hopefully y'all have a nice night. Have a good rest of your weekend. And we'll see you for the next USA game there on Tuesday or Wednesday. I can't remember what the 9th is. I think it's Tuesday night. So I will see you all Tuesday night.